Thank you again to the comment section. Red's Carol R8577 says, I told you, against all odds, you have to seek truth for justice. The truth was always in front of us. Now Harry has shown it to the world. Congratulations. Good, Harry. Thanks for airing. Yeah, absolutely. And somebody says here, David J says, so his whole defence is two quoque fallacies and red herrings. How unsurprising. Absolutely. I think what we've got to remember about Piers Morgan is Piers Morgan was caught with deceit in his hands. And as editor, he had to take responsibility for that. I think he was fired. That was the photographs, the fake photographs of the war. So I don't see that it's possible for Piers Morgan to take the moral high ground and say, oh, you're lying and I'm not lying, because he's the person who's being caught out lying, number one. And number two, Piers Morgan says, well, there's just one letter which the judge has found has got evidence of phone hacking. Only one letter published during his tenure as editor that was involved in phone hacking, demonstrably. Well, that's one letter too many, isn't it? And Piers Morgan was editor at the time. He must take responsibility for that. He said, oh, well, it wasn't something I personally did. Well, I don't care. Just as it wasn't something I personally did when I doctored that photograph. These things were done under his watch, or on his watch, under his control. And either he's a hands-on editor, which is what he always claimed to be, or he doesn't know what's going on while he was editor. Which one is it? Because it seems to be the convenience of the moment that dictates the responsibilities that he assumes. I think Prince Harry has done a very, very good job for the nation and for the future of journalism. And I think he's done the job that the Levinson inquiry was unable to do. He's exposed the belly of the beast. Now I trust the big boys like Hugh Grant and Hacked Off will come in and finish the job. It's time. It's time to expose this cheating and this nastiness and this sanctimonious blasé that is what is projected by Piers Morgan and the people who've actually done the dirty. And among those is Omid Scooby. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether somebody is consistent or not consistent in this issue. It's about exposing the wrong. And, Harry has been badly damaged by this. I watched one or two episodes of The Crown last night, and it's so much better than the Olivia Colman episodes, which were almost unwatchable. I think part of the reason it's so good is because of Imelda Staunton's lead. And she guides that ship in a quiet, professional way. I'm so looking forward to her playing Dolly at the London Palladium early next year. And that's a part which was made for her. And I think there's so much to be said for quiet control. And as for The Crown, good writing. Really, really good writing, which paints a very sympathetic picture of Prince Harry and Prince William, a very sympathetic and rather vulnerable picture of both of them, and a Princess Margaret. Some of the episodes are difficult to watch, I think, because of that level of vulnerability, which perhaps one doesn't expect. But you look at it and think, yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. And as with all vulnerability on film, it just makes you like the people portrayed so much more. I like Prince Harry.